Our next guest wrote this headline. The headline reads, "If Democrats were shrewd." Bobby Jindal, former Louisiana governor, wrote that, and he's going to explain exactly what he means. I know what you said. I read the piece. You think that Democrats would be shrewd if they stuck a great big tax on social networks like the Europeans. That's what you're saying, right?
Well, Stuart, first of all, thank you for having me. Happy New Year. Happy birthday to Elvis. And the reason I know it's Elvis's birthday, it's also my oldest child's birthday. Celia, happy birthday to you as well. Look, my point of the article, my point of that op-ed was 2 points. One, that Democrats, they seem intent on impeaching Donald Trump. They seem intent on getting rid of ICE. They seem intent on a $30 trillion plus expansion of government spending on health care. None of that's going to win them back the White House. I think all of that is foolish, won't get them any new votes. If they really want to try to compete with Donald Trump, I think they need to try to split his populist voters from his conservative voters. Donald Trump's got two different base of voters. One are traditional conservatives that want to cut taxes, cut regulations. But Donald Trump also uniquely appealed to populist voters. Many of those voters are mad at big Wall Street. They're mad at big banks. They're mad at big tech companies. As a candidate, Donald Trump said, look, I'm going to reform the tax code in a way that won't benefit big companies, won't benefit the wealthy. He railed against these big tech companies. And my point in that op-ed is these tech companies, they need to be worried that they've been so arrogant that I think they might actually unite the left and the right against them. You've got Donald Trump talking about potentially breaking them up, looking at antitrust reviews of the largest companies. You've got folks on the left also saying they want to do a European-style tax on tech companies. Now, I'm not for that tax. Don't get me wrong. I'm not for raising taxes. But my point is that for the Democrats, two things. One, they need to stop the extremely liberal policies if they want to win back the White House. And secondly, that the tech companies need to be worried about this rising populist anger against their arrogance.
Well, one theme on this program has been a discussion of Big Brother. We tend to feel that Facebook and Google in particular act like Big Brother because they have enormous power and see into every aspect of our lives. So just ignore the politics for a second. Don't you think it's worthwhile reining in the Googles and Facebooks of this world to stop them becoming so powerful in this Big Brother fashion? Wouldn't you like to do that?
Stuart, I think that's exactly right. Two things. One, obviously they're monetizing our privacy, our data, and I think consumers are rightfully getting more and more concerned about that. That's how they're making these billions and billions of dollars. They give us these products. They're not free products. They're making money off of our data, and there should be stronger protections for consumers. But secondly, this is where it becomes really important. These platforms have gotten so powerful that it'd be like if you went back in time and somebody was able to own all the printing presses and to decide whose voices got to be heard. They've got so much power, and that's why conservatives are so worried about biased search results, so worried about bias in hiring. You saw the controversy about whether conservatives can work at Google. You saw Twitter's CEO admitting that most of their workforce had one ideology, and that tended to be liberal. These large tech companies are looking more and more like large universities, like the mainstream media, and that means that they're growing increasingly out of touch with the rest of America. They don't look like the rest of America.
Governor, you're
so
right.
I do think that's concerning.
You're right, Governor, but how do you rein them in? I mean, how about making them liable? If they lost your data or they sold your data to somebody that they're not supposed to sell it to, you could sue them. That would rein them in, wouldn't it?
Well, look, there are two different ways to approach this. The left will tell us we need more regulation, we need to have more government involvement. I think the real answer is more competition. I think the reality is in the old days, people wanted to disrupt these companies.
How do you get competition for a Facebook that's already got 2 billion global users? How do you compete with that?
Well, look, if they're not going to police themselves, and they have an opportunity to do that, then I do think that's why you hear Donald Trump and the Department of Justice saying, do we need stronger antitrust concerns? In the old days, innovative companies wanted to disrupt these companies, become the next Facebook, the next Google, the next Apple or Microsoft. Today, a lot of tech companies just want to sell themselves to these large tech companies. That's not good for technology companies. It's not good for our economy. American capitalism works best when you've got that cycle of dynamism, and yes, there's destruction involved with that, but right now, a lot of these large companies have become ossified. They're squelching innovation. They're buying out competitors. That's not good for our economy. I don't think that's good for America longer term. So I think getting that competition back is good not only for privacy concerns and having diverse ideological perspectives online on these social platforms, but also good for our economy as well.
Governor, we always appreciate you being with us on the program today, and thanks for being here today. Much obliged, sir. Thank you.
Stuart, thank you for having me. Sure.